wrapping this closure part. And instead of doing the makeup method where you just fill the line, I feel like I want something that lasts longer. I feel like with makeup, you're dealing with wet hair, so you're dealing with curly hair, so you put water in a lot for it to get curly. So you want to do something that lasts longer than that, in my opinion. So this is what I'm about to show y'all today. Okay, guys, so like I was saying earlier, the whole purpose of me not using makeup is because this is deep wave hair, and with deep wave hair you usually use water to get the curls popping and all that. So what we're gonna do instead is just make another part within the closure. I believe this is a 4x4 or 6x6. Nah, I think this is a 4x4 closure. So we're gonna make the part very close to the middle part so that the alignment of the closure and the head doesn't get too thrown off or whatever, which it didn't. If you see in the end of the video, it didn't get thrown off. It still looked even and good and all that. So yeah, right here I'm just making another part within the closure. So as y'all can see, it took me a little minute to get the very straight part, but I finally got it. It's straight and it's natural looking at the same time. So yeah. And see the difference, that wide part is a no compared to this more natural, smaller looking part. So yeah, it's a big difference within it. If all you wanted was your part to be, more natural looking and all that, then this right here is all that you need to do. However, further along in the video, I show how you get the frontal looking method with the makeup with the cap part on your head. So that's what I show more in the video, and that's just what I go for always, to just help it look as natural as possible. But you can just stop right here with making another part and tweezing it. These are the supplies that you need: a wig cap, some got to be glued freeze spray, along with some got to be glued styling gel. So in this step right here, I began sewing down the needle and the thread into my stocking wig cap in order to mimic the closure looking part. So it's going to be an upside down U basically. You see I'm just making a couple of knots just to secure down the stocking wig cap into place. on my freeze spray. And those like red markings, that's from where I was like, I need to stop and start sewing or whatever for the closure part to make the U shape. So that's what that is. But yeah, here I'm just spraying on my Got to Be Glued freeze spray. And what I should have did was put the Got to Be Glued styling gel onto my hair after this freeze spray dried. But I did this while the freeze spray was still wet, and it still worked. But I suggest if you do this, you put the freeze spray on first, and then if you just want a stronger hold, I suggest then using the styling gel. But I just put them in together and it still turned out okay. And so here I just make sure you put your dryer on cold in order for it to dry. If you put it on heat, then it's not going to dry as quickly, or it might not dry at all. So yeah, I'm just blow drying it into place. So now it's time to cut the lace. And basically I start by going up, and then I start cutting to the sides. This was difficult for me to do on camera, so you're gonna see me like going into the mirror like closer and not being focused within the camera range because it was difficult to see. But yeah, I'm just cutting as close to my hairline as possible, but not too close to where it starts showing, because the whole purpose is for your own hairline to be covered up and just for the lace to show, and baby hairs if you choose to add. However, I did not add any baby hairs in. And yeah. And I know as I'm cutting, it's not like the neatest cutting or whatever, but this is just how I do it at home on my own. And I'm not at a shop with a professional, and I'm not a professional myself. So yeah, it's not going to be the neatest as me cutting it, but it's going to end up looking good, even with the cut around the little U-shaped part looking a little raggedy. So from some of the cutting, it's caused some of the stocking wig cap to come back a little bit. So I'm just putting one last layer of the Got to Be Glued styling gel onto my little not hairline, but onto the stocking wig cap line, and just making sure it holds down and it's just as flat as possible. Here you see me trying on my wig just to make sure I properly cut it and that it looks right on my head, and it does. Now all I have to do is just add some makeup to make it blend in. Now when you're dealing with removing glue or spray from around your hairline, you're supposed to use alcohol. However, I could not find alcohol, so I just had to use some oil. I believe that was castor oil. As you can see, it doesn't really get off the spray as well. But yeah, just use alcohol because that's going to help get it away. But even though I didn't use that alcohol, the spray eventually just came off, so. I got this makeup from the hair store, and I just guessed and was like, I hope this matches and just blends in well, and it ended up blending in well. You guys are gonna see on camera it doesn't look like it's blending in that well, but when I put on the wig and in person, like in the mirror, it blended in well. That was just because of the lighting. as y'all can see, these are the finishing results. Compared to what we started with, this looks a lot more natural. It's a lot smaller and just better looking. So yeah, make sure y'all comment, share, subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell as well, and comment below what you want to see next, and check out my last video, my last get ready with me for high school.